Welcome to Budds Creek for the launch of the Husqvarna 2016 motocross range. We're out just south of Washington at this iconic track to launch 4 new bikes, which is very exciting for us after 112 years of continuous production of Husqvarna motorcycles. The 4 new bikes we have for you today is the TC125, FC250, FC350 and FC450 as complete new bikes. Main concepts that we looked at in developing our new models is mass centralization, weight reduction, as well as increased performance and rideability. As a result, we have changed frames and motors on these bikes to come up with completely new motorcycles. With the first topics of mass centralization, all crankcases have been changed and their shaft arrangements been adjusted in order to get the masses to the perfect center of gravity. At the same time, we adjusted our frames to increase the decrease the longitudinal stiffness by 30%, as well as increase the torsional stiffness by 20% in order to have a bit of better handling. At the same time, the suspension, the 4CS fork as of last year, being used again in the Husqvarna 2016 range, but with revised settings with new mid-valve pistons to accommodate our new chassis. With regards to our new motors, we're looking at a couple of factors on how we looked at developing them. This, to begin with, would be our mass centralization, of course, reduction in size to create a more compact package for our new chassis. Thirdly, it would be a reduction in weight as a result of the reduction in size, power optimization, as well as rider comfort. For the mass centralization, as discussed before, all of the shaft arrangements have been changed to improve the center of gravity on the bike. Also, we've reduced the size of all of our new motors, specifically FC450, 23 millimeters narrower and 23 millimeters shorter in length. With performance optimization, we looked at getting every ounce of power out of our new motors, but at the same time increasing their rideability. There's a few ways that we did this by classical tuning being the first one, reduction of friction, increased efficiency, and advances to our electronic fuel injection. Classical tuning, we have obviously polished a lot of ports, increased our new combustion chambers, as well as a new injector position. For our reduction in weight, we scrutinized every part of the engine for its opportunity to lose weight. Specifically, just looking at the TC125, we have lost 650 grams just on those crankcases alone. To increase their efficiency, we have looked at certain areas such as the water pump and the alternator to design them to just give us the requirements that we need for our motors and reduce any increased power needed in order to run these extra parts. Another area that we looked at improving on our bikes, of course, where the world is going of these days, is the electronics package. Standard now on all of our 4-stroke models is a map switch. The map switch easily accessible from the handlebar, but also doubling up for launch control, which is a new feature standard on all of our 4-stroke models. Next up is a gear position sensor. This not only works in correlation with the launch control, which will turn off the power reduction, of course, once you hit 3rd gear, but also a specific engine map is created for every single gear to deliver the best power for that specific gear and traction needed for that power curve. The next area where you'll find things to be significantly different on our 2016 Husqvarnas is the bodywork. With a new frame and obviously new motors, we looked at optimizing the ergonomics of our motorcycles to make them a lot more comfortable. To do this, we've had quite a couple days of testing at tracks to find different plastic designs or different bodywork designs which are the most ergonomically appealing to the bike. You'll find significant changes to the radiator spoilers in order to create better airflow through the radiators, different side covers, as well as a more compact mudguard and rear mudguard to have a more ergonomically effective appeal. With the creation of our brand new frames, we also looked at optimizing our subframes, of course, with our themes of reduced weight and more agility. We looked at designing a brand new subframe, which of course saves a lot of weight. How we have done this is completely redesigned our subframes to have a more compact package, but also using a new composite material made up of 30% carbon fiber to save just over 1 kilogram in weight in total. Next thing obviously up, we looked at redesigning our airboxes. With our new frames and new motors, gave us the opportunity to completely relook at this specific part, and as a result we've managed to add an additional inlet duct into the airbox to increase airflow. Also with a new complete fail-proof mounting system, so no incorrect mounting of air filters will happen in the future. With the 2016 Husqvarna motocross range, after 112 years of production, Husqvarna is hoping to once again reclaim its spot at the top of the sport of motocross, of which it has such a rich history and influence. We hope to see you off on the track riding our new Husqvarnas and enjoy them. Thank you very much.